Evening, Jack.
Hello, Mark.
They all gone?
Ooh, yeah, ages ago.
£1,855,463.23. If only I had the bloody nerve.
Mark, I've been looking for you.
Working over last night.
That's okay, lovey. Don't worry. Now, look.
I'm not.
I want to swing the board under the 308. Well, what do you think?
What's wrong with the 307?
Well, they're all getting 308s. That's what's wrong with the 307.
Who are?
The competition, Mark. Thing is, though, love, we'll have to go through all your stuff. Cost comparison. Means overtime again. Still, money's good, huh?
Yeah.
You can get some figures together. Simple stuff the board can understand. Meeting's for 2:30, okay?
Right.
There's nothing wrong, is there, Mark?
No.
Good. Don't forget the figures. Ciao. Well, gentlemen, we ran a rough breakdown on the 307, asking it to compare itself with the 308, and, well, quite frankly, it's done itself out of a job. Mr. Hawkins? One, mill time, the time taken to do any job, reduced by 40%, making the 308 cheaper. Two, full software commonality. Nothing is wasted from our present setup. Three, and this is the big one, gentlemen, prediction facility, giving us market trend forecasting across the whole client spectrum. Now, our competitors already use computer prediction. MCI cannot afford not to. Therefore, we recommend a crash feasibility study by AMI prior to immediate purchase of AMI System 308. The whole thing should be finished in a fortnight. Now, if you agree to the proposal, gentlemen, then Mr. Hawkins here will work outside normal banking hours with the systems analyst from AMI.
You sure you don't mind?
Can't, can I?
If you don't want me
Look,
to,
it's
I'll...
all settled now, isn't it?
It's only for a fortnight. I'll be back by midnight. It's fantastic money,
You earn
Ross.
twice as much as I do already.
But when you're qualified, that won't be
When
true.
I'm qualified, I shall be about 45.
Oh, over the hill. Do I look all right?
Go on.
Mr. Hawkins? Oh, sorry. I'm looking for Mr. Hawkins.
Why?
I'm from AMI. Martha Fredericks.
Oh, yes.
I'm supposed to be working with him.
He's just saying goodbye.
Saying goodbye? But I'm supposed to be doing a...
Come in and have a drink with him. I'm Mr. Hawkins, Miss Fredericks.
Mrs. Fredericks.
Mrs. Fredericks? Come in, sit down. Sit down, Mrs. Fredericks. Cigar.
No, thank you.
A crab sandwich. Huh? Muscadet.
Aren't we supposed to be working?
Yes?
Are you drunk, Mr. Hawkins?
Not yet, Miss Fredericks.
Well?
He was drunk.
Who was?
What am I going to do? I can't do it all on my own. Whole night wasted.
Well, who's this?
Only the man I'm supposed to be working with. He won't speak, he won't help. All he does is drink.
You better pack it in then.
I can't. Could I have the executive program, please?
They don't understand. They don't understand anything, this lot. They've got a good system here, and they're going to scrap it. They're frightened, you see. They're
Mr.
frightened.
Hawkins, I can see you're upset about something, but whatever it is, it has nothing to do with me, has it?
Yes.
Think I should report him?
Of course you should.
I can't. I think he thinks I'm after his job or something.
And just the two of you there, is it?
I could feel him watching me all the time.
I know you're bloody waiting.
What are you doing?
Contemplating.
Looks more like drinking to me.
I'm not your bloody husband.
Mark,
Yes, Martha?
I can't afford to go on like
No,
this.
neither can I.
Not getting any work done. You don't work, you don't help. It'll take months.
Good, let it.
Why? What's wrong? Is it me or the job or what?
I told you. I'm saying goodbye.
I shall have to report you.
Why? Worried about your commission?
Yes.
What? 0.1%? What is it? 500 quid?
I want to get the job done.
Do you really?
Yes.
Have you ever bothered to work out how much you're worth, Mrs. Fredericks? Have you? How much you can earn in a lifetime? I have. The average bloke works 45 years, earns just under £250,000. £250,000 now. If they were to give you that sum on your first day at work and you agreed to work for them for nothing, you wouldn't have to go to work at all, would you? You could invest it, and you'd get £25,000 a year minimum, which is 5 times as much as you'd get if they paid you. Funny, isn't it? Ever been to South America?
No?
Nor me. But there, the average working man, well, that's 250 million of them, will earn in his entire working lifetime, should he live that long, £3,150. Doesn't leave much over for many bottles of this, does it? Still, it is cheaper over there. Now, do you know how much money there is in the world? Actual money, pound notes money. We do, don't we? There's enough fully distributed currency to give everybody £1 million each. Now, why don't they give it to them, eh? Now then, I'll tell you something else. If governments were to issue people with £1 million credit on their 18th birthday, and they could, the money's there, everything would be just the same, but nobody would have to worry about money, would they? People would go to work, they have to get out of the house, but there'd be no robberies, no jumping out of windows, no unemployment, no strikes, no inflation, no wars, no revolutions, and no governments. Get it? Computers could run the world. What do you reckon?
Are you a Marxist?
A what? Now then. That's where they went wrong. Stalin and his lot. They made everybody equally poor. Now, if they'd made everybody equally rich, they'd have been onto something, wouldn't they?
Is that what you really think?
No. I'll tell you what I really think. I think they're going to get the 308 anyway, which is 5 years of my life down the drain, so you and I are wasting our time in here. Let's go down the pub.
No.
Suit yourself.
I shall have to tell Mr. Hassel.
Suit yourself! Oh, Christ.
I think he's mad.
Well, did you report him?
No, I threatened to. You should have heard him carrying on.
I thought you said he never said anything.
He did tonight.
Nearly 2 million quid. If you don't eat life, life will eat you. So let's take the money and run.
It's a bit slow, Mrs. Fredericks.
I know.
Any reason?
Well-
Evening all.
Hello, Mark.
Any problems?
Yeah, it's a bit slow. Listen, do you need some more help? Another operator?
Don't worry, Kane. Have it done by the end of the week. Won't we, Martha?
Good. Well, any snags, let me know.
You creep. It's tea.
That's right. So let's get on with it.
Mark,
Speaking?
why the change?
Well, it's no use crying over spilt milk, is it? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So I take it out on you. Decision time.
And what did you decide?
Get it over with. Get on with it. Do it. Drink is the loser's reward, you know that?
I was going to report you.
You didn't, did you?
No.
What's your husband think of all this then, Martha?
Not too keen.
How's that?
Why do you think?
Huh? What's he do, anyway?
He's a policeman. Criminal Records Office. Statistics.
Like it, does he?
No, not much. He wants to be a lawyer.
Criminal?
No. Company law. He says there's more money in it. You see, the thing is, he's a bit older than me and doesn't like me earning more.
I get it. What's next?
Mealtime debits.
Why?
Processing costs.
What's the point?
Cost comparison. Mealtime tells us how long a job takes, right? So we can work out...
Look, Martha. We know the 308's cheaper. We've been through that already. Everything's cheaper if you can afford it.
I've got to do it.
Okay, boss.
Well, we're really getting somewhere.
Are we?
What's the matter?
Bloody bills. Yeah, sign these, will you?
Oh, love.
Well, 4 years we've been married and we're no better off. No nearer a house or a family.
Ross, I'm not having a child in this place.
Honestly, what is the point of all this open university stuff if I qualify? I shan't be earning for the first 2 years, well, not compared with you. I shall be 48. I don't want to stay in the force and I can't afford to leave it because of the pension. My life's screwed up, Martha. All because of bloody money.
You know what Mark says?
What?
Everyone should be given £1 million on their 18th birthday.
Well, Mark's a bloody fool.
Well, Mr. Inshaw, pieces of paper are winging your way.
Mark,
Speaking.
What's the master code?
Why?
I want to go deeper.
Look, Martha, this is a feasibility study, not a bloody inquest. All this stuff's been audited, all been passed.
Not as regards meal time. It's done it again.
What's the matter now?
It doesn't tally. Meal time, cost per minute, logouts, none of it adds up.
So?
It should.
Look, check the payments. If they agree with the time used, you're laughing. What else is there to worry about?
The gaps. It should tell me everything, and it's not. It's holding back.
Well, wouldn't you if you were for the job? Look, Martha, if we're going to finish on time, we've got to cut some corners.
Mark, do you play games on this machine?
What do you mean?
I know people do. It would account for it. It doesn't make any difference. The time's all paid for. There's nothing missing. But I ought to know. It won't get reported. But I should know.
No, I don't play games. Do you, Martha?
I think we should stop.
Computer room? Maintenance engineer speaking. No. I'm sorry, you've just missed her. Yes, they've just gone. She and Mr. Hawkins. Any message? Hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Tea.
Oh, you are good. Toast and everything. Thought you'd still be in bed.
No, I couldn't sleep.
Oh, my legs ache.
A busy night then.
Well, you know how it is. We were really going at it tonight. And then I had to go back to AMI.
Why didn't you phone me?
We didn't finish till 2. I thought you'd be asleep.
I see.
Sorry. I've been on that machine at AMI from 2:30 until now, and I still can't find it.
Find what?
Something in the programming. Probably nothing.
Your financial wizard there, was he?
What? Mark?
Hmm.
No, why?
Yes, BA 249. Yes. Boeing 747 from Heathrow. Check-in 13:30. Yes. Yes, that's right. Inshaw, Michael Inshaw. Ken?
Ken Hassel. Who? Oh, hello, Martha. How's it going?
Fine, fine. Mark? Yes, very well. No, nothing really. But I wonder if you could check something for me. Well, it would solve all my problems if there was a program tape missing. Yes.
I doubt it, but I'll check. I'll ring you back. John, sir, check if there's anything missing tape-wise, will you?
No, just the one night. Friday. Yes. Inshaw. Michael Inshaw. Yes. Okay, goodbye.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Hawkins?
Oh, yes, come in. The thing is, I'm being transferred.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I shall be working out of Reading. And it's a bit far to come in and out every day.
Yes?
So, I thought it best I let you know.
You're leaving, you mean?
I know it's a bit sudden.
You can be out of here Friday midday then, can't you?
Hello. Oh, hello, Ken. Any luck?
Well, there's nothing missing this end. I checked everyone. Did you ask Mark? Well, ask him. He's au fait. Yeah, well, we do scrap from time to time, Martha. Well, you won't get bogged down on detail, will you, lovey? I do want to get this thing through. Thanks, lovey. Bye.
Oh, Ken, have you got Mark's address? You couldn't give it to me, could you? Thank you.
You're too conscientious, Martha. Nobody's going to thank you for this, nobody. All they want from you is a report saying they've got to have the 308.
But there's something missing. It's either that or the core on the blink. Why should it hold back?
It's a machine, Martha. It's not real. It's nothing but a glorified adding machine. It doesn't really think. It just does what it's told.
But it doesn't. I went to AMI last night and ran it there. I checked mill time against tape run against log out. Everything against everything. It's all paid for, but there's something missing. So I rang Ken.
Oh. And what did he say?
Ignore it.
I told you, he wants the 308.
If it is in the software, the fault will transfer to the 308.
Well, what do you think it is, Martha?
I think there could be another program tape somewhere.
18 quid tape? Who'd want to nick that? Have a seat.
Thank you. I made a graph last night. Every month for the last 5 years or so, there's a tiny gap. A silence.
Cup of tea?
Thank you.
Excuse me. Hello? Yeah, that's right. Oh, 25,000 miles. Yeah, owner going abroad, that's me. Sure, any time before 6. Fine. Goodbye. Selling the car?
Going abroad.
No, I always say that. No comebacks, see? MCI Cobalt 38 codes.
Okay.
Running. Whew. That's that one. Quick drink.
No, thanks.
Go on.
No, really, you go.
Suit yourself.
Quick.
Sandwiches. 10 minutes. Martha? 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 Come on. Wakey, wakey, come on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm getting you a taxi.
No, don't bother, I'll be all
Oh,
right.
and I can finish this lot off. Be all over tomorrow night. Hello, AZ. Yes, a car for MCI, please. Mrs. Fredericks. Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. 2 minutes.
You're right. I am tired.
I'll see if I can trace that fault for you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
You're not supposed to smoke in here, you know that.
I couldn't care less. I've done it, Jack. Packing it in.
Well, they might offer you a bit more.
Jack, they haven't got enough to keep me here. I've seen the writing on the wall at last.
Oh, anything lined up?
Only the world!
Where's Madam?
She's gone home. It's the happiest night of my life, this year. And if it hadn't been for the new machines, I might never have done it. Last night, tomorrow night, we'll have a drink on it.
How about your notice then?
Holidays. Right, Jack?
Computer room, maintenance engineer speaking. No, sir. She's gone home, apparently. thought you'd gone, miss.
Just finishing off.
How's Mark? I said, how's Mark?
Oh, Ross, please.
How's Mark?
I don't know, and I really don't care.
Don't you?
Ross, I'm very, very tired.
No doubt.
All right. What is it you want to say? Say what it is you want to say and let me go to sleep, for God's sake, but don't treat me as if I was some kind of bloody suspect.
No need for language, Martha.
Oh, my God.
Do you know what the time is? The time is 2:37 now. Where have you been, Martha?
I've been working. You know I've been working. I've got a job which involves working late. Now, you know that. I told you. I also told you I was working with a man called Mark Hawkins, but it doesn't mean to say he's my bloody lover, does it?
Why are you getting so upset, Martha?
Because I'm tired and I want to go to sleep.
I never mentioned lover, Martha. All I said was, where have you been?
No, you didn't. You said, how's Mark? You implied I'd been with him.
Well, haven't you?
No. Not in that way.
Then where have you been?
Working.
No, you haven't. And you weren't working last night either. And shall I tell you how I happen to know that? Because, like the faithful husband that I am, I rang you, only to find out if I could bring you home. But you left. Both of you. Last night, you and Mr. Hawkins left at 1:30, and you get home here at 8. Tonight, you leave just before 10, and you get in at 2.
Anything else?
Not for the moment. I'm just waiting for your explanation.
And you can damn well wait.
Good night, love.
Yes?
Mark Hawkins live here?
He's left.
Left.
Been transferred. Gone to Reading.
Hello, Jack.
You all right, Mark?
Oh, I'll be down later. We'll have one or two, eh?
Yeah, sure. Mark, did you know that Mrs. Fredericks was here last night?
Yes. She left early.
Yeah, but she came back again later. Ooh, after you'd gone.
Did she? You bitch.
Hello, Mark?
Hello, Martha. Here we are then, all finished off.
Oh, thank you. How kind.
So that's it. Wheel in the 308.
Yep.
You didn't bother to have come in tonight.
Oh, I had to anyway.
Why?
Few loose ends.
Such as?
Lover.
What do you think of it?
Interesting.
I thought it was brilliant, personally.
Why did you do it?
Something to do. I couldn't sit here night after night twiddling my thumbs, could I? I've got to have something to occupy the mental processes with all this money flying around. Nobody to talk to. So we got it together. Had to call it something, so we called it Lover.
Who's we?
Me and my friend.
Do you realise what could happen
What?
if you're caught?
I have been, haven't I? You've worked it all out. Not that difficult, I shouldn't have thought. Once you've started looking for it. Oh, Christ, Martha, it's not serious. It's just a game. Like Monopoly. You have heard of Monopoly, haven't you? Well, it's just a game. People don't really buy a tell. It's not real money. It's just something on a piece of tape.
Why didn't you tell me?
Not supposed to play games, am I?
How did you pay for the computer time, Mark?
Look, all I did was put in an imaginary sum, say £20,000, and use it as a stake to play the markets around the world. Currency speculation. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I made 250 grand one night. I felt like a millionaire.
How did you pay for the computer time?
I programmed the computer to pay for itself, and it did.
No, you didn't.
Nothing missing, is there?
No?
Well then,
You've been very clever.
thank you.
You've been doing it for 5 years.
That's right.
Why did nothing ever show up on the audits?
Because there's nothing missing. It's totally separate, I told you. It only exists on that piece of tape.
It did.
What do you mean?
What about killing?
End of the game. I couldn't leave it on there, could I?
Couldn't leave what on where?
2 million quid. Imaginary money.
What's that program, Mark?
This, bank work, accounts, credit transfers.
Left it a bit late, haven't you?
Doesn't make any difference so long as it's in by midnight. Excuse me. Erase Lover. Erase Killing. There you are. It never existed.
That's how you did it.
Sorry.
You used the credit transfers. You delayed payment until midnight. That gave you a couple of hours to play the markets. You gambled with the bank's money.
Be great if it was true.
It is true, isn't it, Mark?
Prove it. After all, it's what banks do all the time, isn't it? Gamble with other people's money. Goodbye, Martha. It's all yours.
Got your letter.
I was right.
Theft. Section 1, 1960 Theft Act. Case of Glover. Taking £20 of the firm's money to the bank. Goes in the betting office. Bets 20. Wins 50. Puts 20 back in the bank. It's theft.
But there's nothing missing.
Well, he's sold his car and he's left the flat. Went round to see him, sort him out.
He told Jack he was leaving.
Who?
The maintenance engineer. But he hasn't given in his notice.
How much did you say there was?
2 million.
No alternative then, have I?
Mr. Inshaw? Mr. Inshaw?
Uh-huh.
There's a gentleman in the bar, sir, who would like to have a word with you.
Mr. Inshaw? The gentleman's over there.
Yes?
Please sit down, Mr. Inshaw. Or is it Mr. Hawkins?
What?
I'm the police officer, Mr. Hawkins.
Really?
I have reason to believe that you, Mark Hawkins, have committed offence against Section 1 of the 1960 Theft Act.
Have I?
Insofar as you've used monies belonging to Maxco International for your own personal and private gain. As a result of which, my wife and I'd like to buy you a drink.
Hello, Mark.
Half? 2/3. Could I have a large scotch?
Pleasure.
What did I do?
Well, you hid the money on the computer right under their noses for 5 years and never asked for a statement.
So?
So when you took the money out, the computer gave you one. It had to. That's what they're for.
Cheers.
Waiting. Hello, Mark.
Hi.
What should we play tonight?
Our game.
Okay. Password?
Lover.